Hey, good afternoon again, everybody. Aaron again, with another vaping video. This review is of a mech mod that I picked up a while back. It was a gift, actually, from my wife. This is the Aspire CF mod. Now, as far as this mod's concerned, there were two versions released. Actually, I'll get to that in a second. There were two versions released. One was called the CF Sub, which had an internal battery. The other is the CF Mod, which is powered by an 18650 battery, which comes separately. That does not come with the device. The CF Sub does come with an internal, I believe it is a 2500 milliamp hour battery internal. It is not removable. It is, recharge only from inside, and it has the, the connection USB. This is the mechanical version. Again, it was given to me as a gift. My wife gave it to me to. It's pretty basic. It's a basic mech mod. The inner, the guts of it, of the inside of the tube where the battery goes, appears to be aluminum or copper. It's hard to tell which, and I never really got an accurate description of what it was, materials-wise. But I've got my Arctic on top of it right now. I just popped a fresh 18650 battery in it, but I will kind of give you a quick rundown of how this whole thing works. It's very basic. So if you, this is another, I think I had stated before on one of my other reviews that a lot of my videos are geared towards, new vapors. But as you can see, you've got your tube. Inside, like I said, it's hard to say what material this is made out of. I know some of it is stainless steel. It's really, I don't know. But anyway, so here is the mod. I took the tank off, removed the bottom cap. This is where your 18650 battery goes in. If you look down the barrel of the tube, right about where I'm pointing at the top there, that is your point of contact for the top of your 18650 battery. It slides in like so. Okay, then you pop your bottom cap on, which, nice. That's an outtake. Anywho, pop your, I'm having a heck of a time here. My apologies. And it fell again. I think I'm going to have to reshoot this video. Anyway, screw the bottom cap back on. Now, as soon as you do that, your mod is ready to go. Okay. Now, there is a floating pin in there, as you can see. If I had tweezers or a pair of scissors or something, I could show you. But anyway, it's a 510 connection. Your firing pin's right there. I'm probably using the wrong terminology. I'm sorry. I'm not a... But... you got nice deep grooves down in there, nice deep well, and you take your tank or dripper, screw it in like so, and if you press your firing button, hear that? She's ready to go. So I'll take a toot, and then I'll do a little more discussion about the mod itself. Not bad. Nice vapor production. I think it works well with tanks. I think this mod in particular was initially it was designed for the Atlantis. So if that tells you anything about the intent of this, it is geared towards new vapors. Definitely. I'm going to grab my Derringer. I'm just going to grab a dripper and put that on there just so you can get a look at that as well. and then we'll get things wrapped up here. But yeah, all in all, it's a very basic, straightforward mod. You know, the very, very simple, very elementary. I think, and that's a good thing for the audience that it's geared towards. It's good also for a company to, companies to keep putting out mechs, because mechs are kind of where the sub-ohm vape game came from, and I think it's good to continue to kind of keep that alive, because it is kind of the grandfather of vaping. And back when, before this was a big popular thing, people took flashlight tubes and things like that and converted them into this. So that's kind of where this all came from. That's where the word mod came from. Mechanical, that whole thing, because and the reason it's called a mechanical, just in case any new vapors don't know this, it's because there aren't moving parts like with these. You have, with IPV Mini 2 or Sigali, or any box mods that are regulated, there's chips and there's other things that regulate the the electricity that goes to your heating element or your atomizer. With mechanical, you don't have that. You got a tube, point of contact, boom. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how this all works. But again, I'm not some big expert on this. I'm just somebody just trying to put out some good information. Now, like I said, the firing pin, the 510 pin, okay, when you connect your dripper, same deal, same exact deal, okay, you just screw it on like you normally would. I've got the dropsies today. I don't understand why I keep dropping stuff, but I keep dropping it. Anyway, it'll be a miracle if I get through this video. So here it is with a dripper on it. CF Mod, Derringer, not a bad combo, as you'll see. Not too bad. Again, the one thing I did notice, as you use this, as you'll see now, it lights up blue, like a blue color. As your battery begins to die, you will notice, and this is another difference between regulated and mixed. Okay, as the battery level drops, you will notice a massive drop in performance. Okay. As opposed to this, where it's regulated, so throughout the life of the battery, you get the same hit every time. With this, when the battery dies, and it starts to drop off, you get less of a strong hit. You'll see a huge drop in performance. That's the only way to really put it. But all in all, not a bad device. It's a great starter mech. Honestly, I mean. I like the look of it. I mean, I think it's kind of cool looking. The carbon fiber finish on the handle. It feels good. It's a good size. It's not too big, not too small. I just think it for what it is, and it's cheap. I mean, I think you can get these for $25, $20, and it's rare that you'll see an authentic mech for that cheap. I mean, go out on the web and Google, rig mod or something like that. I mean, granted, those are a massive step up from this. This is an entry level mechanical mod. This is not, for cloud competitions and stuff. Even though, I mean, hypothetically, you could, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm going to give this thing I'm not going to say a 10. For what it is, a starter mod. I really don't know what I would rate this at. It's I'm going to say I'll give this a 7 out of 10. A solid 7. Again, it's nothing special. It's very, very basic. I have seen and tried out the CF sub as well. I was not impressed personally with that device. It's very limited. This, you can virtually throw any tank, any dripper. You're not limited with this because you've got your 18650 battery powering everything. So you can wrap your coils down to whatever, as low as you want, and it'll fire just fine on this as long as you've got a fresh 18650 battery in your mod. I'm going to get into another video later about a bad experience that I've had vaping with batteries and battery safety. So again, this is the CF mod, and just have one last look at this. I'm sure everybody and their brother's probably seen this by now. I'm kind of late to the party with this review, but I wanted to get it out there. I mean, I just think it looks kind of cool with that Derringer on top. So anyhow, thank you all. Have a good rest of your day, and vape on.